is your pool? How far in do I have to go until I can touch your soul? Until I can see more than emptiness? Until I can touch more than loneliness? How shallow or deep is your mind? Where must I go to find your kind of stimulating conversation? Am I awaiting a dream that may never come true? Am I expecting a better half of you that isn't real? How shallow or deep is your style? When will I get to see you as more than Sean Johns or Nikes? When might I ask, will you drop the acting? Stop trying so hard to be somebody that neither you nor I understand. When can we drop the pretenses, kick it, and just be friends again? You the boy and I the girl. When will you step away from the vanity and coldness of this world? When can I see you as more than just a friend? When you stop pretending. You are like a poser, an actor, a faker, a line reader, and it's trendsetters that set the scene, that make your style. So if you don't like my diagnosis, then it's all right, but just tell me this: how shallow or deep? How far can your words be thrown? Will they bounce off the walls or fall like a stone? So let it be known, how shallow or deep? Because right now, all I see is a liar, a poser, a faker, an actor, a line reader, and it's trendsetters that set the scene. Lil Wayne, actor, you can't spit like him. So why you trying to spit your lies to me? Because your name is Steve. So get out of here with your whack lines. You from the county of Dade, but you ain't never slinged dope in your life. So let it be known how shallow or deep. Let it be known how shallow or deep, because right now all I see is an actor, a poser, a faker, a line reader. But you telling me that I'm just misreading the signs? So let it be known how shallow or deep. Because right now, I'm dropping it. I ain't got the time.
I need Dora to start moving to this side of the stage. Okay, so lowest the highest we have. 7.9, 8.0, 8.4, 8.4, and an 8.7. So coming up to the stage, give it up for Crystal.
Talk about the rich ones, cause every summer he gets some brand new brain scheme to get rich from.
Expelled upon this earth, tiny hands on foreign grounds, the putrid flesh of rotten fish, beans, fruit, family, a discarded tie and wire bullet boot, truths of reality found, child mourned Mother Brown. She was surviving meal to meal. 2 miles now she must feed. No longer could she feel a child she did not need. Working those streets, that money she did make, for him, working those streets, that money he did take. The unbearable hunger, the hand-me-downs from our landfill. Years had passed. Money, a mother's dream still. A daughter bound to fulfill that dream with all her will. Scrounging the lands, she took to her feet. Fought her way from the bottom to the top, but knowing she would stop. Overcome by power and greed. Appetite for that money she will feed. Political acclaim, fame and glory is what she gained. Never refrained. Washing her hands with men like water, never pain. But knowing she would bleed, no constraints. Career at its peak, pregnant with her creed, a child she did not need, needed to be free. Raised in lavish luxuries, always caring for the poor, a mother's concealment of a past life, wanting to end all ties, shut that door, embarrassed. Life lived through lies, Daughter chastised. Pregnant. Mother didn't want her no more. Sent to the States. Child never adored. A whore. Little respect gained with no high school diploma. Stress from the pain, shame. A man now by her side. Together they would thrive. Working triple shifts, no house, no car. Trying to raise 8 kids from their goals that were far. Housewife. Cook, clean, work beyond her means. Fixing electronics of every time. Selling scrap metals they will find. Finding joy in the little time spent with each other every day with the kids they will play.
Will be cut off by music. Sorry, guys. All right, judges. From low to high, we have a 7.5, a 7.9, an 8.1, an 8.2, and an 8.5. Applaud the poet.
We talked about how we're gonna live together, have that place around, so many wedding plans, and now gone down the drain. If you only took 5 minutes to listen to what I had to say, you would have known that you were throwing your life away.